So that was a brief introduction to business analytics. So we have seen three different types of analytics and what data science is and applications of business analytics altogether, whole and whole, right? Now we'll start with R. 1 second. Let me open the second presentation. Right. Now it has come time. Now it is time to know importance of our R language. Why is it even existing in the top tools when we have Python and SAS? Of course. Why not? Was initially started as a statistical tool, which was basically used for statistical analysis by statisticians. After that, it emerged as a machine learning tool also to solve machine learning problems like making predictive models, which is very much possible. Not only doing business analytics, descriptive analytics like creation of visualizations. Visualizations are at par with any other visualization tool. You can create good visualizations with writing minimum code over here. Of course, you need to do coding for getting your job done, like creating visualizations and reports, all those things. But finally, for reporting, we are going to use Tableau and Power BI. That is for sure. Is that clear to all of you? Now, we'll start with R. So, in this second chapter, we'll be learning the importance, like we are going to outline the importance of R and its significance in data analytics, explain the data types and variables in R, discuss the types of R operators, describe the different types of conditional statements in R, examine the different types of loops in R, analyze the methods to run R scripts, list most commonly used R functions. All these objectives will be covering here in the second chapter, right? And then we'll see a case study. UK's most famous supermarket, Sainsbury, was facing problems like it was facing decline in sales in early 2016. For 2 years, straight 2 years, it was experiencing profit decline and its share value has got or fallen down by 7%. So very quickly, in few months, Sainsbury was able to regain its hold in the market and be the biggest raiser of financial time stock exchange 100 index. How in the world this supermarket Sainsbury achieved this? How could it do it? The first thing What Sainsbury did is they have introduced R software into its ecosystem. It introduced R software into its ecosystem. So, what was the advantage by introducing R? What magic happened so that it regained its position in the market? Let's see. So, the retail store's daily sales is updated and refreshed every 30 minutes from local retail store to the big data servers, right? So local retail servers, local retail store machines are directly connected to the big data servers, and our systems are connected to the big data servers, and consequently they were able to analyze the real-time data. They were able to analyze the real-time data. Models and codes built up in R to trace any decline in sales as per the forecasting model prediction. So we have time series predictions. We have time series models in machine learning, right? They have introduced those time series models. See, live OR system will throw alerts if the sales go below the bottom cutoff limit defined in the time series forecasting model. So this is a machine learning model, time series forecasting model, which will be throwing alerts when the business or when the sales is going below the cutoff limit. So this was the first thing that was done by Sainsbury. And the second one is they used a priori algorithms or association rules. A priori algorithm, what does it do? It will give offers on the associated products that were bought by the customers so that they can improve their sales. Right? I don't want to go into the explanations of these business terms like supply, demand, and how they are going to change and all those things. But try to explore those things because this is not the right platform to be where we can cover all those things, right? On this platform, even if you learn R quickly, that is more than enough, right? So a prior algorithm was used by the Sainsbury to give some offers on the associated products. And of course, they were using time series forecasting models. They were already there to trigger when there was decline in sales, right? So what is R? R is a free open source language used as a statistical and visualization software. It can handle structured as well as semi-structured data. So it cannot handle unstructured data. So that is the reason we cannot perform artificial intelligence and deep learning in R language. We can only perform operations on structured and semi-structured data. What is semi-structured? Structured is your tables, and semi-structured is XML files, maybe JSON files. Likewise, there are different kinds of semi-structured where you don't have a total structure, but it is semi-structured. So the big advantage is that R is an open source, like any other software. Like if you take this Python, Python is also an open source, and R is also an open source. It is free, first of all, and it is basically used for statistical and visualization, creating visualizations. Both statistical analysis can be created and visualizations can also be created. Right? Features of R. What are the main features? It can be installed onto any operating system like Linux, Mac, and Windows, and it has got the ability to integrate all the procedures written in other programming languages like C, C++, .NET, Python, or Fortran languages. And then it has got effective data handling and storage facilities, right? And it has got wide variety of integrated collection of tools that aid us in doing data analytics easily and efficiently, right? So we have a repository for R software, which is called as CRAN. Full form of CRAN is Comprehensive R Archive Network. The Comprehensive R Archive Network is a network of sites that acts as a primary web service distributing R sources and binaries, extension, packages, and documentation. So at any point of time, if you feel that some algorithm is not present for solving a particular task, it is just a repository. It is not a package, Balu. It is a repository. You don't have to install it. You can refer to it whenever you have some doubts. Right? So if you feel some point of time there is one algorithm needed, you can just build your own algorithm and upload onto the CRAN repository. It is fine. And rest others also can use your algorithm. Right? Okay, now I think it's already 10:05. Shall we stop over here and continue tomorrow?